July 13th night. Granby has to run to the bathroom after H directs a little bit of Brock backing into garage, left side. Tina Wimbush, transplant to the other spouse. Democrats not for voter ID on national TV, square that circle, Ivy League to Texas. Margaret Milner Peggy Richardson, 14 May 1943 to 13 July Bobo, was an American lawyer and former BHEEO day lifespan. Brock talks to Charles in H backyard, tells him about Grox, and before 10:03 p.m. Eastern July 13, H fell in family room after telling Brock and Granby about dream after Dee Dee died. What is God like? And Dee Dee answered, a laughing doll. The next day, Dee Dee shoes at hospital from shelf to floor. Serpent beguiled me, Nasha. That's reverse full reduction, Jewish. Well, that's the Jewish ordinal. And then single reduction KV and trigonal on that side there. This column is prime, septenary, satanic, and squares. And then this one is Fibonacci, AOW, Kabbalah, English summer, and keypad. So you end up getting actually 12, 9, 136, 2203, 29, 7.215. So Bo 32, Talk on Kirk, concurring. Kind of like that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. 86 is what that showed of the 97, going back to that it actually documented that this was part of the 97 Holy Ghost mercy seat type deal, or, getting past the Brahma 613, whatever it is, whatever part of the, throne or sanctuary that is. But, the two cherubs kind of representing Jesus and his bride. The law, kind of like that would be the 613 of Moses. And then the mercy seat is kind of in the middle, like, of those, but also known as on top of it. So however you want to help me figure that out, I'm not really sure. But Rumsfeld Mobbin and Rumsfeld Death was shown as 15. The fall at Pinnacle, when I fell and this Polish guy actually helped me up, and I hurt my head right before Sharks and Minnows when we pushed my dad in the water when we had won a meet or something. And, well, that had to be what it was. And then, so that was like right before 9/11, probably the summer right before. And then now Donald Rumsfeld died of, just a handful of days ago. So that's the 15 of that. So like 283.5 or 28.35 reverse full reduction, 17.609 primes, and 25.862 Fibonacci. Those are all decimal, and then the rest of the three in that column multiplied. Okay. So I think we have all that. And then here's today. This here 65.46 Jewish ordinal, 21.365 prime, and then 265.81 Satan, and 67.71 English ordinal. IMMANUEL VELIKOVSKY to June Oz, 29 May 1895, 17 November 1979. He is the author of several books offering pseudo-historical interpretations of ancient history. Bush worried about women in USA pullout from Afghanistan. Victoria Kennedy appointed new USA envoy to Austria. Copenhagen, Denmark, a 22-year-old Afghan asylum seeker was convicted of attempted murder and sentenced to life imprisonment for a knife attack that injured 7 people in South Sweden. Taman Sultani was shot by police and arrested after an 18-minute rampage. Elsa last week, not much activity. at all is expected in the tropics this week. The quiet conditions are thanks in part to a renewed batch of Saharan dust moving across the Atlantic. All right. So yeah, that's all those 65s there. Kind of mobbing with that. Not going fast, just going that way through Jessamine County, kind of winding roads and stuff. Um that's what I did today to get into town, and then the other day, after I went to the bowling alley with Blake, then I went that way too. But um, that should be the update. Um, yeah, like yesterday, we just had um, kind of a millipede sanctuary from Gallops. I had washed it off, and then there was this Asian boy at Shoto, so his mom was being real hard on him swimming, so I kind of gave him a few pointers. I ate with my brother at Jalapenos yesterday, and he actually paid for the meal. And I hurt my finger on the skillet, and it was kind of like a Frau Fräulein, kind of, the end of Notre Dame, Claude, and then let's see, just the expression, and then let's see what else. When got a drink at Rallies and Skyline, and told from I said the dates from Efren to Pete Cruz was 703 weeks. And I said, and now imagine what if Johnny Depp had played The Rock in Baywatch. I said that to the people that were giving me my drinks yesterday at Rallies and Skyline. Didn't eat there, but I did do that right after the Millipede Sanctuary. So, and then the guy Charles was actually really into tracking the money, the Bilderbergs, and he knew about Alex Jones and all these guys, so I name dropped him Groxt. He hadn't heard of Grox before, but he was deep into the conspiracies. And he works on the yard here at my grandma and grandpa's house. I'm going into Cheddar's, gonna have a meal. Thank you. This is the update. Have a good day, and have a good night. Thank you.